Hey everyone, and welcome. Let's be real. Dealing with blood sugar can be a drag. Whether you're newly diagnosed with diabetes, pre-diabetic, or just someone who's trying to avoid those energy crashes and sugar cravings, it can feel like a constant battle. I've been there. And honestly, sometimes the advice out there feels so overwhelming and restrictive. But I've discovered a simple, delicious food that's made a huge difference for me. Greek yogurt. It's not a miracle cure, of course, but it's become a real cornerstone of my healthy eating plan, and it might just be the missing piece of the puzzle for you too. This isn't just another video about superfoods. It's a practical guide to understanding why Greek yogurt works and how to make it a part of your everyday life in a way that actually feels enjoyable. Nutritional profile of Greek yogurt. Okay, so what's the big deal with Greek yogurt? Why is it different from all those other yogurts on the shelf? It's not some fancy, exotic ingredient. It's all about how it's made. Greek yogurt goes through this straining process that removes a lot of the liquidy whey. And that whey? It contains lactose, which is basically milk sugar. By getting rid of a lot of that whey, you end up with something pretty special, a yogurt that's thicker, creamier, and frankly, just better in a few key ways. The biggest difference, and the one I get most excited about, is the protein. Greek yogurt can have almost double the protein of regular yogurt. Trust me, that makes a huge difference when it comes to blood sugar. I'll explain why in a minute. But it's not just about the protein. Because of that straining process, plain Greek yogurt is usually lower in carbohydrates too. And that's important because carbs are what directly impact your blood sugar levels. The fewer, the better, generally speaking. And it's not all about macros. Greek yogurt is a good source of things like calcium, which we all need for strong bones, right? And potassium, which is good for your blood pressure. Plus, you get those lovely probiotics, the good bacteria that help keep your gut happy. And a happy gut is, surprisingly, linked to all sorts of good things, maybe even helping with blood sugar control, though the science is still figuring that out. Now, you'll see different fat levels. Full fat, low fat, non-fat. Honestly, even the full fat kind has some beneficial fats that can help you feel full. But the absolute, non-negotiable rule, always choose plain, unsweetened. Seriously, no added sugars allowed. They completely defeat the purpose. How Greek yogurt helps balance blood sugar. Alright, let's get to the why. Why am I so obsessed with Greek yogurt for keeping my blood sugar stable? It's that magical combination of high protein and low carbs. Protein is like the tortoise in the race. Slow and steady wins the game. It takes your body way longer to break down protein than it does carbs. This is a good thing. It means the glucose, sugar from your food, enters your bloodstream much more gradually. No sudden spikes, no dramatic crashes, just nice, even energy. Think of it like this. Imagine you're driving a car. Protein is like gently pressing the accelerator, keeping you at a consistent speed. Carbs, especially refined carbs, are like slamming on the gas pedal. You get a burst of speed, but then you have to slam on the brakes, or your body does, with insulin. And the feeling full factor? That's huge. Protein is incredibly satisfying. It helps you feel full and content after you eat, which is a lifesaver if you're trying to manage your weight. And weight management is a big deal for blood sugar control. When you're not feeling ravenous all the time, you're way less likely to reach for those sugary snacks that send your blood sugar on a wild ride. Plus, protein helps you keep your muscle mass, which is important for a healthy metabolism. And a healthy metabolism is your friend when it comes to blood sugar. And the low-carb part? It's simple math, really. Carbs turn into glucose in your body. If you eat fewer carbs, you have less glucose flooding your system at once. And those probiotics? While they don't directly lower blood sugar, yet, a healthy gut might help your body use insulin more effectively. It's all connected. I'm not a scientist, but that's how I understand it, and it seems to work for me. Healthy Greek yogurt combinations for blood sugar management. Okay, enough of the textbook stuff. Let's talk about eating. The best thing about Greek yogurt is that it's so versatile. You can go sweet, you can go savory. Here are a few of my go-to combinations that are both delicious and blood sugar friendly. Number 1. My berry and nut power parfait. This is my breakfast staple, and it's nothing like those sugary parfaits you get at some cafes. I start with a good-sized dollop of plain, unsweetened Greek yogurt, usually about a cup, but I adjust depending on how hungry I am. Then I add a bunch of mixed berries, blueberries, raspberries, strawberries, whatever I have on hand, about 1 or 2 cups. Berries are naturally lower in sugar and full of antioxidants, so they're a win-win. For some crunch and healthy fats, I sprinkle on a handful of chopped nuts. I love cashews or almonds, about 1/4 cup. And a little sprinkle of cinnamon. It adds a lovely warmth, and some people say it helps with blood sugar too, though I'm not sure about the science on that one. This parfait keeps me full for hours, and my blood sugar stays nice and steady. Number 2. The savory surprise with tomato and chia. I know, it sounds weird, but trust me. This is my go-to lunch when I want something light but satisfying. Again, start with your plain Greek yogurt, about a cup. Dice up a nice ripe tomato and mix it in. Tomatoes are low in calories and carbs, and they're full of good stuff. Then, the secret ingredient. A tablespoon of chia seeds. These little guys are fiber superstars. They help slow everything down, preventing those blood sugar spikes, and they add a cool, almost pudding-like texture. A little salt and pepper, and you're good to go. It's surprisingly delicious and keeps me feeling great. Number 3. Cool as a cucumber and sesame snack. This is my perfect afternoon snack, especially when it's hot outside. You know the drill. Plain Greek yogurt, about a cup. Dice up about half a cucumber and mix it in. Cucumbers are basically water, so they're super low in calories and carbs. Then, sprinkle on a tablespoon of sesame seeds. They add a nice nutty flavor and some healthy fats. A squeeze of lemon juice and a sprinkle of fresh dill. Perfection. It's light, refreshing, and won't send your blood sugar on a roller coaster. Tips for incorporating Greek yogurt into a diabetic diet. These are just a few ideas to get you started. Honestly, the possibilities are endless. I use Greek yogurt as a base for smoothies. Just add some fruit in moderation, some spinach, and maybe some protein powder. I use it instead of sour cream or mayo in everything. Dips, dressings, sauces, you name it. It's a game changer. It's amazing on top of baked potatoes or chili. You get that creamy goodness without all the added junk. My biggest piece of advice, and I can't stress this enough, plain, unsweetened, always. Seriously, become a label reader. You'd be surprised how much sugar they sneak into some yogurts. And while Greek yogurt is a fantastic food, it's not magic. Portion size still matters. It does have calories, and if you eat too much of anything, you'll gain weight, and that's not good for your blood sugar. I usually start with about a cup and adjust, based on how I'm feeling and how my blood sugar reacts. It's a bit of trial and error, to be honest. Precautions and considerations. Okay, so Greek yogurt is pretty awesome, but it's not perfect for everyone. Some people are lactose intolerant, which means they have trouble digesting the milk sugar, lactose. Greek yogurt is lower in lactose than regular yogurt, but it still has some. If you're lactose intolerant, you might want to try lactose-free Greek yogurt. It exists. Or just start with small portions to see how your body handles it. I'm lucky. I can tolerate it just fine. And I have to say it again. Greek yogurt is just one part of the puzzle. Managing blood sugar is about the whole picture. A balanced diet with lots of whole foods, veggies, lean protein, healthy fats, regular exercise, even just a walk, and any medications your doctor has prescribed. And please talk to your doctor or a registered dietitian, especially if you have diabetes or any other health issues. They can help you create a plan that's right for you. I'm just sharing what works for me, but I'm not a doctor. So, there you have it, my not-so-secret weapon for keeping my blood sugar happy. Greek yogurt. It's creamy, it's versatile, it's packed with protein, and it's a genuinely delicious way to support your health goals. Whether you're battling diabetes, trying to prevent it, or just want to feel more energized and balanced throughout the day, I encourage you to give it a try. Remember to choose plain, unsweetened varieties. Get creative with your toppings, and listen to your body. It's not a quick fix, and it's not a replacement for a healthy lifestyle, but it can be a powerful tool in your arsenal. And who knows, it might just become your secret weapon too. I really hope this has been helpful. If you found this information useful, please share it with anyone who might benefit. And I'd love to hear from you. What are your favorite ways to eat Greek yogurt? Do you have any tips or questions? Let's chat in the comments below. I'm always looking for new ideas, and I'm happy to share what I've learned.